Yes, sir, baby, on the Radar Radio. Yo, very special guest in the building. I've been waiting a long time for this one. The man himself, Hollow Man Giggs, in the fucking building. What's up, bro? Welcome to the show, man. You getting busy in the corner. How you feeling? How you feel? I was about to say, I feel like this is your home at this point. Because I feel like I see you out here more. Like, every couple weeks, I'm like, I see you out here with Maino, Jim Jones, O-Wave, K-Goddess. Like, I'm like, I feel like I see more pictures and videos of gigs in New York City than in London or in the UK or anywhere outside of America.
I don't know, like, in London, after 10 p.m., 11 p.m., there ain't shit to do. Like, here, like there's mad shit to do, you get me? Like, man, we're here, shisha vibes. Oh, yeah, you lot call it
hookah, yeah, hookah.
Like, there's just mad different shit to do, like.
Right, like y'all was just even talking about going bowling,
yeah, like just like
golfing.
Yeah, like all of that. Like, we got that in London, but late night thing after 10, that's a wrap, bro.
Do things close early over there?
Yeah, everything. Like, you couldn't, like, you see, like, here, like, I could, like, man could go dinner, like, at, like, 10, 11 or something. You could never do that in London. Like,
really?
Like, yeah, like, it's like 8, 9 or something.
And things close by, like, 12?
Yeah, probably, like, 11, 12, like, kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, early, like.
Clubs don't stay open that late either?
Yeah, man don't really, yeah, the clubs finish like 3. Man don't really go clubs though. They don't really like the man them at the clubs. Like,
you more of a hookah lounge type of person?
I would go to clubs, but they don't really show us love like that. Like, they kind of, I don't know, they're kind of scared, like, of the guys, you get me? So we just do our own shit and have our own parties. I mean, like,
scared of, like, rappers? Or just...
not really rap, just the man them, like, kind of, like niggas. Got you.
Which also kind of lends to, like, why you like being over here and shit like that. There's plenty of stuff for you to do over here.
Yeah,
outside
like, it's just more, yeah, like, more for man, like, you get me? More
do you ever feel like you're going to live out here, like, permanently?
Yeah, no, I would still, but obviously I still love London. That's my home, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you get me? I'd probably just do, like, half and half kind of thing, you get me?
You know, it's crazy because when when you and I were speaking about doing this, I was like, and I spoke to O-Wave about this earlier. I realized you haven't done, and you correct us if I'm wrong, because we all spoke about this. You haven't done an American, like, freestyle yet.
I might have back in. No, maybe I haven't.
I went deep in the YouTube archives for this shit too. Like, I was like scrolling.
I might have did something for Who Kid once. Still.
That's what I thought about, but I couldn't even find that one.
Yeah, I think there was one, but maybe it's not up anymore or something.
It's not up anymore. I would love to confirm that or not, because
I definitely did a little thing of it, but it wasn't not a major what, like, I went there ready with my thing, like, you know what I'm saying? It might have been something I just...
Well, let's see, Giggs, DJ, Who Kid.
You know what I mean?
There was like a bunch of interviews and stuff like that, but I don't see any freestyles. Interesting.
Yeah, but no, I don't think I...
So, okay, well, when we spoke, you were like, all right, I want to come back when it's like, when I'm getting ready to be in album mode, right? Are you in album mode?
Yeah, I'm in album mode. No, well, I was saying that I'm in album mode, so...
But you're getting ready for the album to come out.
Yeah, but... So obviously I didn't really have time for other stuff, you know what I mean?
Of course.
But obviously, man, wanted to pull up still, you know what I mean? Like,
you start seeing all the guys pulling up. I was like, ah, shit.
Yeah, no, I just like the platform, so I thought,
Thank you, bro.
Like, man, want to pass through, definitely, you get me?
I think, like, at least with my outlook on international stuff, being here in America, I'm like, it's like, obviously, you look at a city like New York and the diversity of the people here, and even like the diversity of the international people here. Like, I went to school with people from the UK, transfer students from Africa, from Asia. Like, this is an international city, right? And obviously with the music, like, reaching over here the way that it's been reaching, and some of, like, you know, obviously yourself being a legend in the UK and your impact on not just like the music over there, but the music like in the world too, is like something that should be recognized and should be put on a platform. And even here in New York, obviously I feel like you get more of your flowers, but like I want to give you your flowers for that shit too, because it's important.
And I appreciate it.
Do you feel like now it's in a better space where it's being promoted better over here? Like, what are your kind of thoughts on like the current, I guess, like climate of y'all coming over here and you know,
Um, I'm not even gonna lie to you, fam. I don't really watch all that stuff like where things are at or whatever. Like it's just because man's just trying to make it happen regardless wherever it's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I don't really give a fuck like they're showing more love or not showing love. Like you know what I mean? Whoever's showing love, man, will just fuck with them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Like.
How did you? Because I mentioned that I always see you around with like Jim and shit like that. Like, how do you meet like Jim and Maino for the first time? Like, how far back does that like relationship with y'all go?
Maine, I met him like years ago. Do you know when I met Maine? Like 2011. The last ever time I came to America before I weren't allowed here anymore. Cypher this Cypher. Said, yeah, come and go and link Maine. That's a good guy. Then we went and linked Maine at the studio. Then we was just chilling and reasoning and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was the last day I was ever in New York, in America. Then afterwards, then I got I wasn't allowed to come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how we met. So then like a couple years later, sent man a tune online. Then man laced it. And when I came here again, when I got my visa, like 10 years later? Yeah, 10 years later, Maine hit Maine first. You get me? And then we just linked. Like, and then it's just
Rest of history. You, Jim, Maino.
Yeah. And then obviously him and Jim was doing the lobby thing, innit? Like Jim's always at the lobby. You know what I mean? But at the same time, don't get it twisted. Like for Matt, like these are legends. Bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Of course, yeah.
Like, not even on a this is regular shit thing. That's like man like Jim Jones, Maine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I'm there, I'm like, bro, that's fucking Jim Jones and Maine. You know what I mean?
You be having those existential moments where you like.
Cool, so I can't play it down, fam.
But you don't think that they have those moments with you too? Because it's like, come on, bro. His face.
Not really. I don't know. I doubt it. Them man are veterans, though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so you get me?
So you just be in the room, you be like, damn, I'm hanging out with Jim and Maino.
And then like, but obviously like it's still like man are just regular guys in it, like so it's still you know what I mean, like man them are cool in it, like and they just show man mad love, you get me? So it's family, you get me?
Right. I love
that's Main ringing me now. That's mad.
That's mad funny.
You picking up? Guy, that's the big guy.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just doing one in. Oh god. I'm doing some interview quickly, but man, I have to answer. Yeah.
We was just talking. It's crazy. We was just talking about you too.
You're cool. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Love. Cool.
Love. That's you see how the universe works? That's crazy.
Yeah. Serious guy.
Serious guy. Back back in November I had Aitch up here, right? And when he was talking about you, what I love about you is like how much love you show back to like the younger guys, the newer guys. Cause he was like, yeah, when I first came on the scene, like gigs really embraced me. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was so beautiful how you do that with the younger artists also. Like you're not someone, some people might be like, oh, like older artists might shy away or legends might shy away, but you were always someone who kind of embraced these young guys too.
Yeah. Me, I love it though. Like, you know what I mean? Like even in the first place, rap started. But yeah, in the first place, like when I first was doing the rap thing, like in London, there wasn't no like gangster rap like that. You know what I'm saying? Like mainstream, you know what I mean? So when I first started rapping and that, like there was like mad blackballing and shit. Like, people say, oh yeah, I got blackballed and what. Man was actually getting black. I was banned from everything, from like radio, TV, shows. Man couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I used to think like, raw, like, I'm just trying to like do something like legit, you know what I'm saying? So then it turned into like, I need to do this for like niggas like me, you know what I'm saying? Like all the other street niggas, because they're gonna have all these same problems. So man has to do it for like the real niggas in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like youths, what are the future, whatever. So like where the game's at now, and like man just loves it. You know what I'm saying? Like so, all of them youths, man, will show love. My son as well. My oldest son is 20. He's 21 this year. So like some of them could be my son. You know what I mean? Like so, obviously, man's gonna like reach out if they want to chat to man, or advice or anything. I'll just chat to them. You know what I mean? Like, reason with them. And plus, a lot of the Aitch is cold, bro. This thing's cold.
Aitch is cold, yeah.
This thing's cold, bro. You know, like, man will try and play it down. Oh, yeah. Like, they'll say things like, yeah, he's industry plant, like, because he's white and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the youth's cold. Like, you can't, like, there's no excuse, man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of man, they don't show love because they're, like, scared, innit? Like, he might body me on a track or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just act like his shit's whack, like, you get me? But like for me, I love the sport, like, you get me?
Yeah, because like y'all even had the Just Cause record, like which was super tough too. Yeah. And I know that was like definitely like a dope moment. Just when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, this is, and the video and all that shit like that. I was like, oh, this is fire.
Yeah, and that's what it's called, Just Cause. Like we just made that Just Cause. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And then we just dropped it wherever. Like,
wasn't like a single for your album, for his. I was just literally just to do it.
Like, yeah, just wanted to lay something. Like, I remember. I think that day we went dinner. Like, we went dinner. Me, him, and this man, them, and whatnot. Then we just went studio and just started lacing the thing. That was it. Like, it wasn't for nothing.
I feel like those be the best records too.
Yeah.
The shit that is unexpected and just like, yo, let's just do this shit.
Yeah, because you know nowadays everything's too serious. Like, you know, before there used to be like mixtapes and shit, like bit mad freestyles, throwaway shit you just wrote to. It's not really that. It ain't really like that no more. Everything's just so serious, like singles. You know what I mean? So man, like doing shit like that. Just like hold that. Like, you get me?
Yeah. It's funny because you mentioned how you weren't allowed to perform and all that, and like in your earlier like beginning years of starting your career. And just
early, I was fucking near my whole career, bro. My first show was fucking 2016. My first ever show.
Well, I'm relating this to like a lot of the young guys now because that's what they go through too. Like when I sit down with them, like they're not allowed to perform. They're dealing with that same shit still in like 2022, and that to me is just like, and it's crazy because I think of like even like gangster rap here in New York. And like where, you know, whether you talk about UK drill, like the new wave of UK drill, like the new wave of like New York City drill, is just kind of very reminiscent, and it's very kind of like, oh shit, this is like history repeating itself all over again. That these like, you know, you're talking about like young guys, well maybe not like Aitch, but like young guys from the UK who are dealing with like certain things and, you know, not being allowed to perform, not being able to like make a way for themselves now.
Cause these men are like, a lot of them little youths, like they're real like street, real gangster, you know what I mean? So like obviously, like they're gonna be the ones that got away, like, you know, for the police, like so they gotta try and make it hard for them. So then they quit, and then they go back to the streets. So that's the plan, innit? You know what I mean? But in the end, like gotta let them perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of these youths, they're like, oh fuck this music thing, man, and then they just hit back the streets. Maybe 50%, maybe even more, you know what I mean? So that's like their little way of ruining lives, you get me?
And you've seen that happen with a lot of the youths over there, like...
Fucking nearly happened to me, innit? I might have been like, fuck this shit, you know what I mean? But obviously I understand the plan, innit? Like, what they're trying to do, innit? You get me? Yeah,
you stuck with it, and then obviously now you are where you are today, where you're comfortable with, you know...
Yeah. And obviously, I'm a man and I don't really like losing, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I ain't gonna, like, let anyone make me give up anything, you know what I mean? I'll be even more on it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
especially where you are now with your career, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're in a good place. You're getting ready for this new album. And, like, you're also doing records with a lot of, like, upcoming artists and a lot of, like, you know, artists here, over there. Obviously, we got O-Wave in the building. You know what I'm saying? You O-Wave, K Goddess over here. Like, I think that's the coolest part about seeing you over here for me, too, is, like, seeing you do stuff with, like, a lot of, like, the rising artists here in New York, too. Because, like, I always say, like, showing love and support is free. And to see someone of your stature, someone from overseas coming and just, you know, fucking with rising New York City artist, like that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's really tough how you be doing that. And even like they here with us today. Yellow Zoo, O-Wave, like they in the building.
Yeah, that's the family.
Do you like how do you I'm trying to phrase this right. Like when you came over here, you first meet everybody, is it just like it's just based off of natural connections? Like I know O-Wave, but like with like K Goddess and shit like that, you just meet them and then it's just like kind of like that Aitch thing where it's just natural, and when you guys just go to the studio one night, like how does that when you find people here in New York to do stuff with?
Yeah, cool. Well, it's not easy like that.
Well, it's not that easy. Yeah. You can't just hit gigs for a record.
Yeah. Just don't put that out there, you get me? But yeah, like obviously the K Goddess, like I saw her thing like years ago and she done like the Whipping Excursion remix and that, you get me?
Mm-hmm.
Like man always like show love to her thing. So yeah, if I'm here, we're definitely gonna pattern up, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Wave and Zoo, that's the man them, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but me, I ain't really sexy like that, like yeah, nah, you can't work with me. I only work with the top. Like that's not
Right.
You know what I mean? Like man just loves music, innit?
Mm.
Like, so get to the music, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So as we get ready for this new album, like what do we so you were in album mode. Now I guess we getting ready to drop the album.
Nah, it's not ready yet. I'm still working on it.
Okay, it's coming.
Yeah.
What can you tell people about it? Because like I said, it's been like what, 2 years since the last project, so
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a banger, innit?
what type of time you on with this album? Come on.
Same shit, fam, man. My things are, I've always got them classics, you know what I mean? Like, be another classic, you get me? Yeah.
That's all you gonna give me today?
There is.
You got any of the guys from out here on it too?
Yeah, there's people. Yeah, people from all over the world on there. America, Jamaica, England.
You've been carefully crafting it.
Yeah, putting it. The album thing, I don't really.
You don't want to get too deep into it.
Yeah. I just let it do the talking, like, you get me?
It'll come out this year though, hopefully.
I'm not really sure, you know, to be honest. I don't really do it like that anymore. Like I just more
in the moment.
Yeah, like more when it's like in like a good place, like I don't know, like maybe 3/4, then I start thinking about, you know what I mean? But before that, I don't really put dates on it. Like I just put it together, you get me? Make sure it's proper.
Word. Well, before we get to this freestyle, right? Like, you know, we spoke a lot about like the youth and whatnot. What would be your core message to the young artists here in New York, and if like advice, core message to the artists here in New York and over there in the UK as they start to rise up and start dealing with certain, you know, some of the issues that we already spoke about? What would be your best piece of advice to them?
Keep going. That's it, man. The only way to fail is to stop and to give up, you know what I mean? Yeah, the only way is up, you get me? Forward, that's it. Even sometimes for man, like even in the position where man is, like sometimes, like when you're leveling up, like you gotta get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't rosy all the time. You know what I mean? But you just keep going, like, and like great things happen. I've seen it over and over. You know what I mean? So yeah, just keep moving forward. That's it.
Word. Well, album on the way. By the time that they watch this, freestyle out now. Before we sign off for the day, anything else you want to let your fans know? Anything else you want to let the people know? Now's the time to do it. This camera right here.
Yeah, no, there's nothing, man. That's it.
Follow you. Look out for the album.
Yeah.
Run up the freestyle.
When the album's coming, I know, man. Man, just grateful to be able to sharing love on the radar. You know what I'm saying? Just passing through.
Word.
I mean, I don't even really do interviews like that unless I got something. But this thing, I said, yeah, no, man's got to pass through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
word.
Love.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the love. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for, you know, all the kind words today. Thank you for all the free game you've given. Freestyle out now. Go run that up. Album on the way. You'll know when it's ready. You'll know when it's coming. He'll let you know, obviously. Go run that up. Show him some love. Go show him some support. Go follow him. Love and support are free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, gigs on the radar. UK in the building, my guy. Love. Boom. Perfect. You ready to rap?